An emotion usually represents an amplified and energized thought pattern, and because of its often overpowering energetic charge, it is not easy initially to stay present enough to be able to watch it. It wants to take you over, and it usually succeeds unless there is enough presence in you. If you are pulled into unconsciousness identification with the emotion through the lack of presence, which is normal, the emotion temporarily becomes you. Often a vicious circle builds up between you thinking and the emotion. They feed each other. The thought pattern creates a magnified reflection of itself in the form of an emotion, and the vibrational frequency of the emotion keeps feeding the origin thought pattern. By dwelling mentally on a situation, event, or person, that is the perceived cause of the emotion. The thought feeds energy to the emotion, which is in turn energizes the thought pattern, and so on. I consider myself as a very emotional person. I'm experiencing very high peaks of positive emotion, over excitement and overjoy about life, and I'm experiencing very how to say, like shadow down one emotions as well, like frustration, angerness, and very destructive thoughts patterns that sometimes I have hard time to stop them. And when you have such a huge emotional charge within you, and it's just not easy to control. It's not easy. I'm usually recording these videos when I'm in a great state of mind and great state of my emotional being, and it's easy to say, oh, you have to go and meditate, you have to breathe, you have to eat good food, like I'm saying in my previous video where I say that you don't need therapy. And sometimes it's so hard to control your emotions and your reactions, and no wonder I opened this page in the Power of Now. I always do it randomly. Straight after I recorded this video, kind of like giving my radical opinion and maybe even a little bit judgmental to the people that take therapy instead of doing exercise and journaling and taking care of themselves of their own well-being. Straight after I did that, next day, very dark emotions covered me, and I just couldn't understand where it's coming from. Sometimes it happens to me. I'm experiencing very dark, frustrated emotions, and I'm not even trying to analyze them anymore as I was before. I just let them be, and I'm just expressing, cry it out loud, listening mantras, and just waiting till storm pass by. And it made me think that I'm experiencing these emotions, and it's so hard to deal with, and so many people experiencing even much stronger emotions, and it's tough. It's hard to deal with those, you can have all the tools within you, and that's true, we have all the tools within ourselves, and we can make choice every single second of our life if we will be overtaken by this emotion or not, if we identify the ourself with this emotion or no. But it's just not easy sometimes, and I don't want to say it's impossible because it's not true, so I will not say this, but it's not easy. It takes practice, it takes courage, it takes time, it takes attention, and the main thing, it takes patience. Being patient with you, being kind with you. Don't blame you or anyone else for the emotions you're experiencing. That's okay. And when the emotions are too strong, so that you cannot just like force them and just like shut it down, it's just better to let it pass. Now she's smiling. That's good. Beautiful. I want to have a child. The message for today is just be kind to yourself. And sometimes it's okay. Every single time, actually, it's okay. Like today, the situation happened in my life. I was very unpresent and very unconscious, and by my reaction, my unconscious emotion, I hurt other people. I hurt other person with my reaction. And after, I felt ashamed, and I still do. And I think that's the worst part of it. Not that you hurting yourself when you experiencing those unpleasant emotions, but that you hurt other people when you experiencing those unpleasant emotions, and the people that you love the most in your life. And I think that's actually the point that motivates me the most to take control of my emotional field, because I might don't feel good, but I will be alright. But other people around me, like when they are in this destructive field, I cannot let this to happen to them. And I want to be surrounded by beautiful people, by people who loves me and who I love, and by people who reflect in my love to life. And in order to do that, I have to really take care of what's going on within me. And it's just not easy sometimes. That's it. And one day you are super high on the positive emotions and excitement on life, and you're saying how beautiful the life is, and how you just run 5 kilometers, you meditated, you journal down your thoughts, and everything just going great and smoothly, and new channel of creativity opening. One day is like this, and next day you cannot find energy to get up from the bed, and every single thing annoys you, and you don't have energy to exercise, and you have somewhere on the background of your mind that you should just get up and do some breathing exercise, but you just don't want to. You want to lay in your bed and cry, and that's fine. Just wanted to let you know that that's fine. We are all of us there sometimes, and cry in your bed as much as you need to. It will pass. You will feel better, and you might not notice this on a smaller scale, smaller timeline of your life. You might not notice the difference between your previous version and now version, but if you look back like years and years, like for example, if I look at myself back 5 years ago, I was literally lying on the floor in the kitchen and just crying, and I could do this all day, 2 days, and I was having horrible suicidal thoughts, and it was very unpleasant emotions I was experiencing. And now I'm still experiencing unpleasant emotions, but those are much easier. I don't lie on the floor 2 days. I can just listen mantras and cry couple hours instead of couple days. And instead of lying on the floor, I'm just sitting and trying to breathe. Or I don't know, it became much easier than it was before. And I have to congratulate myself with this. And I'm sure you made a long way as well. And you have to admit that. Well done. Well done to you. By doing such an amazing work, by being aware of your thoughts, of your emotions, by eating good, taking care of your physical body and mental well-being, now you're in a much better place than you were before. And you have to acknowledge this. You have to acknowledge this much more often than you are acknowledging that you are not where you want to be. Because this is not what only matters, how far you've came. Just be easy on yourself and be kind. And that's it. I hope that was enough. I love you.